current era, a special player making his own mark on the NBA with the tremendous play he's been showing us all season long.
And Kevin, immediately when you start talking about averaging a triple-double, you think about Oscar Robinson. That is a remarkable accomplishment.
You mentioned that they were doing the right thing by getting it inside.
Yeah, the defense has done a really good job so far, but if you get it inside consistently, you have a couple of options. You can shoot it, or if they double team you, then you've got a chance to pass it to the open guy. So both are high percentage plays, and both are the result of throwing that ball inside.
Good points. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
And right from the start, guys, it's apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot.
And the Heat making a change here. Chalmers is checked in.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
76ers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. That one misses.
They've been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
Clearly, and they've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it here in the second quarter.
Lets it fly. Here's Davis. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And it's the 76ers with the ball. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
And it wasn't just bad shooting. I mean, they weren't getting good looks. The offense wasn't clicking, no ball movement, very stagnant performance.
Yeah, I agree. The reason for that, I think, was their movement away from the ball. Not very crisp.
Here is Bayless. He's got 6. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that have really been controlling the boards during the past month. The Heat in second.
And the rebounding has been key because they've been boarding the ball at a very high level, playing with a ton of energy.
The Heat leading by 4. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Thanks, Kev. Buckets in their last matchup against the Magic was simply terrific. He ended up with 35 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance, Clark. He was at his absolute best in this game.
Yeah, and the only thing about having a game like that, Kevin, is that it's almost impossible to duplicate it here tonight.
Well, nobody's expecting that, Clark, and they don't need him to do that. If he's even half as good as he was that night, it should be enough.
And so here is Miami. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. It's tipped. And oh, here we go with Bayless. Nobody back. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Yeah, it's one thing to create a turnover, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, that's even better.
Here's Buckets. Steps back and frames the jump shot. Buckets got 15 points.
He is feeling it. A terrific percentage from the field.
And Bayless kicks to Carter Williams. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
And while we have a chance to do so, let's take a look at some of the numbers for Anthony Davis. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. The points have been coming for him at a prodigious rate, and that's exactly what they depend on, his scoring ability and his drive.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he is, a driven player, Steve, someone who can take an opposing defense and just shatter it with his ability.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Buckets. Carter Williams covering. The shot's good from Buckets.
You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your whole game.
The 76ers trailed by 3.